Hello, everyone. Thank you for joining Support Saturday Masterclass Edition. Today we have both Beth Koenig with Replacing Facebook Groups with the Hub. All right, Beth, take it away.
Awesome. Yeah, so today's going to be a little bit fun. In case you didn't know it, if you already have the hub, um, well, we have the ability to make community groups in there. It's a feature called communities. And yeah, I'm going to show you how to access it and do it. And it just had a bunch of new features the dev team added. So we're going to explore some of those as well. And I am going to be going very kind of explain as I go type of thing. Anyways, should be enjoyable. Let's dive in. Share screen. I'm going to share my entire screen. Oh, yeah, okay. Sorry, I just don't like sharing my screen on Zoom. Okay, so here we are. This is our community groups. I'll show you how to get there. So you log into your Hub account. You'll see dashboard. You want to come down to memberships. And then, of course, here you have your courses, products, and offers. But we want to go to communities, okay? And then we want to go to groups. So as you can see, this is my test account that doesn't have any groups yet. And so let's create a group together. I'm going to click this blue Create Group button. And here we'll have the group name. Let's see. Support Saturday. Okay, how do you spell Saturday? Saturday. I still don't think that's right, but whatever. And that's gonna be our test. Okay, so this is a test. Okay, so obviously you can make your group. It'll automatically try to do your group URL for you here. You can actually abbreviate this if you want. So suppose I just wanted to do SS test, right? Just to make it easier for people to recognize something or for abbreviation purposes. And here's the group description. You can get the little guy out of there. You have 150 characters to write your group description, so keep it brief. But you know, so you can say, this is the official parent group for blah, blah, blah preschool, right? And so that's really cool. Here we have our branding. So this is where we enter like our favicon, our cover image, and our logo. So now your logo, if you went through the 7-day challenge, you should have a square logo. And that is what that 1-to-1 ratio means, right? And then, of course, the logo, 1-to-1 ratio. So your favicon and your logo can be the same thing, or you can make it a different image. For example, some people that have like wording on their logo, when you put that wording on a favicon, it doesn't really show up. So sometimes people make their favicons just the picture part of their logo and not any of the text, because it's just like here. See, you can see this is Preschool System Hub, and this is a little miniature version of Preschool System Hub. And you can see how the only thing you can really make out is the hub part, right? At the bottom. So, you know, you see this is a favicon, right? In case you didn't know. And then this is a logo. Okay. So what we're going to do is we're going to hop into Canva. Right? So I always want to, if you already have your logo downloaded, then you can just go ahead and upload it, but I don't have anything downloaded. Let's see. I am going to, I want to find, see this, I know for a fact this is the 16:9 ratio. I want to find a nice 16:9 ratio. Okay. Let's see. I guess I could just use Preschool Club. Well, let's use Preschool Club. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually download this picture. Pretend that this is an image we just made in Canva, okay? It's nice and pretty. This is the cover image, has like people on it, blah, 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 you know, like really good. So what we're going to do is we're going to click share. We're going to click download. We're going to change this from a video to a PNG. I like using PNGs. They're really good to use for this kind of thing. And so we're going to do page 1, done. And then we're just going to download this. So this is going to be our thing. You just wait for it to download, and that's good. Now let's go find a square that can act as our logo. So hopefully you already have your logo saved to your computer. If you don't, you can just go and grab a square logo or make one. Let's see. I have so many different things here. Here's Sign Preschool. Let's try that. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to download this thing. As you can tell, I have like a million things here, but I'm going to click share, download. And always when you have multiple pages, make sure you select the correct page because, that's important. So you're not downloading the wrong thing. Also PNG, the size, if you have Canva's Premium or Pro feature, you can actually size this up. But I'm just going to leave it at the default right now. I'm going to download it. Okay. So remember, whenever you have to make a graphic, if it's not already on your computer, just go into Canva and make it and then download it. So I'm going to do the favicon. And you just find it and you upload it. And see, there's a little picture of it. Now, this is the aspect ratio. So this is your 16:9 ratio, which is the standard size of a video or Zoom background. So we're just going to add the Preschool Club to that. And then the logo, just going to go with this one. All right, and so I have all of my images, very easy to upload. As long as you know where your images are. That's one of the first steps, is know where your images are. And then it makes it easy. We're going to create the group. Okay. Oh, that's nice. It wants me to make a password. Let's see. I will just use the default. I have a default I use for testing, so. Okay. So I will allow it to show notifications. Close that. Okay, so right now, as soon as you get into your group, you want to complete your profile. So let's see. I can do a picture. Do I have a picture of me on here? Probably not. If I do, it's way, way down. No, I do not have a picture of me. That's okay. I'd like to use a picture of a person. Or something. Oh, wait, there's a picture of me. Okay. I'm going to use this just to show that you can do some pretty cool stuff, right? So here I am. I'm literally zooming into this thing. And there you go. I almost made it to the end. Okay, so there's that. Tech person. Yeah, that's what I'll call myself. Okay. But this is where you can enter your bio and everything, etc. I just don't want to type a long sentence. Okay, so here we go. Our logo is up here, right? Our favicon is up here, and our cover image is really cool right here. So, you probably want to think of something, cute, because this one's always going to show up on this side in a group, right? So now what's really cool is we actually have areas of this. So this is the discussion area, where it's similar to Facebook, where you just enter what's on your mind. This is learning, where you can actually add courses for the parents to do that are related to, things like whatever you want your group members to have access to. You can just add the course there. This is members, where you can see all the members. So I'm the only one, but at level 1, I have to do 5 points to level up. Right? We have this built-in leaderboard and stuff, so you can assign different rewards at different levels for participation. And this is brand new. This is events, right? So if I add an event, we're just going to actually add next week's Support Saturday, right? Let's try that. And it is going to be 12 p.m. my time until, let's see, 2 o'clock my time. Okay, you can change the color of the event. We have a few colors here. Hopefully they add more colors later. And this would be support Saturday. So this you can add like different days to your thing, right? So this is my time zone. Yes, it will be reoccurring, and we can just actually set that up to weekly and stuff. So like if you have like your class days and stuff, you can actually program that in. So you can also program in any holidays. I'm just going to put never. You can select a date. So if you know when school's ending or whatever, you can select the date that ends. Location, you can actually have a physical location. So obviously if you have an in-person preschool, you would put the address to your preschool, right? I would do meet because that's just what I like to do. Here you can put in the link address for your meet event. So let's see if I wanted to, well, actually this is Zoom, right? So here we can do Zoom. So I can actually go back to Zoom. When I click on participants, right, it has an invite code right here. So I can click invite, copy URL. So this is how you do it if you're doing Zoom. Okay, if you're doing Google Meet, you would just go and find the relevant Google Meet and select Google Meet. Okay. Hide a location from non-attendees, right? So like if you don't want people, say you're holding a party and you want only attendees to know the location, even if it's free, you can hide the location from non-attendees. You can upload a picture. Let's see. What kind of picture can we upload? How about an arthropod? We're going to talk about arthropods. Yes, that looks horribly scary, but it was just Halloween, so okay. Talking about preschool support, right? Support and other topics. I don't know the official thing, but okay. So here we have Support Saturday. Should have just downloaded the event, but anyways, here we just have a placeholder, and we're going, and you can remind event members. So what's really cool about all members is that if you want to implement the thing like members at level or members of a private channel, right? So we can click next. I want to show you about private channels. Oh, by the way, you can do paid events too. Like if there's like some sort of event where you don't want to do it as a free event or there's a cost related to it, you can actually add paid, right? And you can add a price to it. We're going to do a free event right now and create event. Okay, and so that's really cool. And then you can just click on this. They're going to get all the details plus the link, right? They can add it to their calendar, whether they use Google, Apple, Yahoo, or Outlook. They can just click which one they use and then add to calendar, and then it's right in their calendar, which is absolutely awesome. You can just fill out your entire calendar. Obviously, you can go by months, right? You can view your week. So if you have like a full schedule here, they can view the week. So say you have, morning class, afternoon class, blah, 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 right? And they're like, okay, well, what's the adjusted schedule for teacher conference week or whatever? If you do that sort of thing, you can, like I said, holidays and everything can be done in here, which is really, really super cool. Also, we have event list. That is a really scary picture. Anyways, yeah. Okay. So as you can see, events, super cool. This is about, you can actually make information that, add about information to it. Leaderboard, this is where you have up to level 9 right now. So you can see where your members are at, right? And then what's really cool about discussion, okay, is that we have channels. So home announcements, but I can add a channel. Okay, and I'm going to just say, let's add a channel about micro school. Micro, yes, I have to sound that out. School, okay. So micro school, talk about micro schools. Yeah. And then we can add a thing. Let's see, which one's good for talking about something? Hashtag maybe? Yeah, we'll do hashtag. Now, if you make a channel private, that's super cool, but I'm going to make this one regular. Okay, so this is our micro school chat. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to say, okay, I only want people that are in my class. Yes, I just almost misspelled my name. Yes, okay. And the description would be parent of kids in Miss Beth's. I'm not supposed to capitalize class, right? That's fine. Okay, so then we would say, okay, well, this is our little schoolhouse. We'll do that. And then I'm going to make this channel private and create it. Now, what's really cool is you click on settings here, members. If I had more members, I could add people to it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually go and show you the settings, right? So we can just click settings here. This is where you can change it and stuff. And so this is actually the very, very long link, right? And so what I'm going to group name, URL, and this is a test. Then we're going to do subscriptions. It's free. I could add a price if I wanted to. Branding, I can change all the stuff that I uploaded. Themes, you can actually change different themes and different custom themes and stuff. So you can actually change the colors and make your own custom theme if you like really want it branded to your thing, right? Membership questions. If you have like a free group for prospective people that you just want to share things that are going on, you can ask membership questions. Remember, they have to add their email, so you get their email automatically. So that doesn't need to be a question. You'll get their email automatically when they join. But you can ask them questions like, how old are your kids? Or, what kind of things are you looking for and stuff. And you just add a question, and you can do text box, single select or multiple select. So say you want to ask them like, hey, which of these things do you identify with, right? You can just have a whole list and they can check all that apply, kind of a thing. Okay, gamifications and rewards. So this is the gamification center. This is where you can do a lot of the editing of the levels. This is where you can add rewards. You can play around with this. It's pretty cool. You can add links. So like you can add the link to your actual like preschool page, or you can add the link to say there's this thing that you're like this event that you're running, you can actually add a link to it. So you just do the description and the URL, and you can choose whether it's private or shown to everybody. If it's private, it will only show up if they're a group member that's logged in, which is super nice. So like for me, if I want to do like a Telegram group chat, I can have the Telegram group chat on here, and only members of my group will be able to see the link to get to it. This is reported content. Obviously, nobody's reported anything, but it's all really nice and put in here. This is discovery. There is a partnership Dev Team has. And so there's a new thing, really cool new thing. We have a new gray leveled app called Collab, and this would push out, like if you really want to push out your group to other people, say it is a free group, you know, potential parents. Now, if you're local, what you want to do is you want to make sure that the group has the name of the city that you're in, right? Because if you're local, you might not want people in like different cities around the globe in your group, right? You want to keep things a little bit local, but that's a pretty cool new thing that just we just got that, I think 2 weeks ago or last week, one of those two. I don't know. I've had a really rough time these days, but yeah, it's a really cool new feature. If you want to get your free groups out. Also, let's see. I want to get more members. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to invite members. I'm going to copy this. Okay, and this will make it so that you can just join. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to drop this link in the chat, if I can find the chat. And there we go. You can see in this link that it has the SS test, right? And it goes to the homepage, but that question mark after it has event invite equals, and that's the invite code. So when you click on that, it's automatically going to know, oh, you've been officially invited to this group by the person that gave you this link, and then it's going to automatically allow you to join the group, so you won't have to go through any of like the group questions or whatever that other people might have to go through. So if you guys want to go there and log in, that would be great. You can also, you know, invite a person, like say you have an assistant and you want them to be an admin, you can also grant them admin. You can also, like, once we have more people, you can, you know, do this. So far I'm the only person. Let's see, I'll refresh. Still the only person. All right, guys, let me know by, I don't know, show of hands or something when you've joined. So don't assume that other people are going to join. There's like 14 people on this call. 18 people, I mean. There were 14 earlier. So let's see who's joining. Remember, just click on the link and sign up. Even if you're on a phone, you can still do that. It might take you away from the Zoom, though, but you can just come back to the Zoom when you're done. Oh, by the way, we have this new chat feature. So you can like literally search a member. Oh, look, I have some new people. I'll pick on Terry for a sec. Okay. And so when she replies to that, I should get a notification. Oh, wow, look, I have a new event that just launched. Secure your spot now. That's the event I just made. But what's really cool, I know we have more members joining here. Here we go. See, we got 5 members now. So see, if I wanted Dawn, I could change her role to admin or contributor, right? So let's change her to an admin. Why not? And then, it's, see, then you have 5 are active, 1's an admin. Wait, why am I not an admin? Oh, I guess I'm the owner. That's why I'm not the admin. Also, I have a shield and everybody else has a circle. Oh, Dawn has a shield too. So the shields mean you're an administrator. That's what the shields mean. There we go. Figure that one out. Look, the chat lit up. There's one new message for me. And Terry said, hello. Yay. So you can actually message your parents and the alerts will actually show up on the Colab app and when they're logged into the group on their computer. So we're going to have more information on that, but yeah, it's really, really cool. We just got chat the other day and my minimize button isn't working. I mentioned we just got chat the other day. Probably why my minimize button is not working yet. Okay. So, and then you can see your different members here and chat with them. You can also go to members and see them there. And if you click on the profile, you can just click on the chats. You can see how many contributions. So let's see. If I go to home, oh, wow. Okay. We got people posting already. That's awesome. Let's see. I'm going to say, yay. Okay. And then it's always asking me for my title. Let me just cut and paste. Yeah, it won't let me publish the post without a title. Okay, I can publish in announcements, micro school, or Beth's class. I'm just going to publish it in micro school. And so this is, see, we have all these. So this home shows everything, but if you go to announcements, you can see these two posted announcements. I posted in micro school. And now if I go to Miss Beth's class and hit my little thing, I can start bringing in my parents. So I can click on members and then I can, let's see, I can, okay, what was it? Oh, I have to add people first, I think. Okay. There we go. So there's Dawn. Oops. There's Terry. Those are my 2 parents. I can just add them, right? It says I'm the channel manager, which is nice. And so that's that. You can also have settings where you can delete a channel that's not being used anymore. Like if you close a channel or get a new person, but then you can just, the teacher of that class can just post in this class and only those people will be able to see it. Right? And so this is just really cool. Announcements are, really, really nice. This is really, really cool. And then learning at a course, you can just select a course, right? Like we have so many courses, right? And you when you make a new course, I'll just show you how it looks. All members have access. I'm just gonna make this one free. Add course, right? And you can see it loads thumbnail and you have the thing and you can open it. And so you open it, it's going to go to a new thing here, right? And this is just really cool. It just registered. Hopefully that I have access. Hold on. There it goes. Now it's registering that I have access, right? And so I can go into the course. Obviously, for ABC Boot Camp, you don't have to, yeah, you don't have to add those things to your group. You can add other courses that you make up. I'm just using this for illustrative purposes, right? And then we can go back to members. Now I have 6 people. See, and so as you can see, you get everybody's email address. Sorry, guys. But yeah, I'm going to close that. But if you go back here, you just click your login button. It's going to go to your client club. It's going to go to communities. Now, if you have more than one group, you can see right here, I have just one group. So when I click on groups, it only shows this one group. If I have more groups that I'm managing, they will show up here, or more groups that I'm in, right? I can also go to the home button and I can see this new one, and it actually has, see, it's actually showing me my course progress for the one that I'm enrolled in the group. I think it also shows other courses that are in offers. Join a group so they can see that. And like this just goes to my default group because it's the only one I have. And see, we can play with this all day long. I'm gonna see, do we have any questions? Yes, Dawn.
Okay, so I was curious, Beth, how do we log back in? So I know we took your link and set it up, but from there, how for like our parents and stuff, how like is there a certain
They can,
web address that they're putting
yes.
in,
So they
or
can
what is it?
literally, when they're on the home page, they can literally just bookmark this link.
Okay, so just bookmark the one link at the top.
Yeah.
There isn't like some, okay. So it's a web address that they're saving, just making sure, right?
Yeah, so they can just bookmark that. That's the easiest way to get back to it. But also, if they sign into their client portal, um, this basically has all the client portal stuff in it.
Mm-hmm.
If you follow the directions in the training, it has you make it so that it defaults to courses when people log into your portal. But you can add the communities and affiliates if you want. If you're going to be doing an
Oh,
affiliate program, we got a lot more stuff going with the affiliates now. We got a bunch of new features that drop, but I don't have time to cover that today because I want to just focus on the communities part. But you can activate the communities, and then the parents can just log into your member area and then click on communities, and they'll be able to select the community that they belong to.
okay, so this can be linked to their personal portal when they first sign up, but it also can be something separate from the parent portal, correct?
Yes.
Okay, that's what I kind of needed. Thank you.
Yeah, so it's really cool that way. How you can remind people and stuff. Tia, did you have a question?
Yes, I clicked on the link and I was waiting for it to send me an email to my email address for the code. And I did it twice and nothing worked for me. Like the code didn't come.
The code didn't come?
Yeah, to my email. It's supposed to come to my email, right?
What code for what?
Oh, okay. So I clicked on the link that's in the Zoom.
Mm-hmm.
And then I filled out the form for Preschool Club. And then it was a secure code. It's asking me for 6 digits. It says, please check your email for the secure code. If you did not receive it,
Did you
here.
sign up? Did you sign up using an email address?
Yes.
It's trying to verify your email address. You should make sure you typed in your email address correctly, and I would check your junk folder. Remember,
Right.
guys,
Because mine went right to setting up a password. So I didn't ask for a code because I used my Gmail accounts to log in.
Okay, I use
Yeah.
my Yahoo that I use. All right.
Well,
I
when
don't see it in junk. I can try it again with Gmail.
Yeah. I would do that because it'll sign you in easier that way.
Okay.
Yeah. And almost everybody has a Gmail account.
Well, I just tried to do my Gmail account and it did not work for me either. So I did what Tia said.
Okay. Then
to
it's
use the
probably it's probably a bug related to the update that we just got.
code. Okay.
Yeah, it's probably a bug that needs to be worked out.
Interesting.
Unfortunately. Yeah.
How some of us were able to, and then some people are having trouble. That's
Yes.
interesting.
And that's something
Mac
that
did the same thing.
yeah, that's something that will get ironed out. And that's why I like doing this stuff live, because it shows you that, yeah, there's some issues.
Right.
Right? But getting a code via the email, also the servers could just be busy too. So it depends. You might get it like tomorrow morning.
I hope not. Lynette, your hand's raised. You have a question?
Yeah. How did you get to say who the parent was? So we logged in. How did you label them as a parent?
Well, what I did is I just made up people, right? So I'm just taking whoever's in here and adding them to my teacher's class. But I will.
But you don't see me. See, if you go to the class.
So I can add.
She has to
people.
add you.
Oh, okay.
There
Got
you
it.
are. I can add you, and now you can see
Okay.
my class.
I see. I see.
Right.
Okay. So it's the adding of the part. Okay.
Yeah.
Thank
so
you.
Once you get your parents in here and they're actually members, you can actually manually just put them in the private class chats for your different classrooms. If you are the only teacher, then you can just keep this an open classroom thing. So everybody that joins, because if you're the only teacher, then everybody that joins is in your class, right? Or you can section it by, morning, afternoon, Wednesday, Thursday, the kids in different classes. So the parents can talk to each other about like kid specific things. So you have a general thing for all the parents that you can engage them in, and then you have one for each class that you're doing, kind of a thing, right? So that's kind of like, that's one of the use cases for it. Now, what's really cool is I want to show you in
Hold on
automation.
just a second, Beth, before you go to that. We have one more question.
Okay, yes, Terry.
No, I just wanted to mention that parents are obviously finding it on their own, because I set mine up like last year and I looked just because we were doing this, and I have 5 members in there already. And I haven't posted anything since Thanksgiving last year.
Okay, yeah, so yeah, you set it up. Some of them will find it. They'll click on stuff and they'll
Yeah,
find it.
I have 3 parents that are in there now from this year. I was
Wow.
like, couldn't believe it.
Yeah, so start advertising and posting to it and stuff, and you can start sectioning them out to things and stuff. It's really cool. So what I want to show you guys is this really cool thing. I'll go to contacts first. Let me see if I have a contact in here. Oh, I do. I have a bunch of people. I'm going to use my own. Yeah, I'm going to use my own test account. All right. So what I'm going to do, and as you can see, that was all people that just signed up for my group right now. They were all added to my contacts in the hub. As you know, so there's that. It's a really great way if you want to run a free group about something you're passionate about. You'll get a lot of leads that way too. So we have course offers. You guys are probably familiar with this, where you can add preschool. You can add your different offers like on-demand, premium, live, or your local preschool for preschool club, right? Or you can make your own offers for different things. Well, now we have community groups, right? And so now you can actually pick if they have access to the group or not manually. Okay.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, that's a really, really cool feature. So if they already have access to their offers, you can just add them to community group, right? But here's the kicker. If you go to automations, and this is super exciting, okay? I'll actually do this with Preschool Club. We'll say this person enrolled on demand, right? Right person enrolled on demand. What I can do, I'm just going to do it after the tag because, reasons. Let's see. If you find community, Oh, look, you can actually grant leaderboard points also, which is pretty cool. I'm trying to find a community thing.
So when it's talking about rewards, oh, I'm sorry, you're doing this still. I'll wait.
Yeah, I know. The rewards is really a whole nother. There's a lot to this, right? So somewhere in here is community. So there's courses. Here's community. You can grant group access. Okay. And then the group, right? So when they sign up for my on-demand preschool, I can just add them to my preschool groups, to my preschool parents group automatically.
Right. That's
Yeah.
cool.
They don't even have to like go in and use a special invite link or answer the questions or anything. They're just automatically in. Done and done. Right? And then it's just
That's
a matter
cool.
of saying, oh yeah, well go into your app or log into your members area and click on the upper thing and just click on communities and voila, there's the parents community. Right? It's really, really super simple. It's so cool. And then of course we have a bunch of other stuff too. That has to do with the communities, like revoke access. So if you have an exit, which we really haven't talked about too much, but oh, and you can grant private channel access. So when they sign up for a specific class, if you're doing local, you can set that up as well. So it automatically goes to the correct teacher or the correct time class if you want. And you can do this, right? And then community group leader points. That is that leaderboard I was talking about, right? And it's going to say this, and then this is a numerical value of how many points do you want to grant them for just signing up, right? So say you want, the default for to get from level 1 to level 2, the default is 5 points. So maybe you want to just give them the 2 points for just signing up for your preschool. Give them just the free points, right? Just to get them started. And then you can say, as part of your welcome thing, like, hey, by the way, we added you to the parents group and we gave you 2 free leadership points. And by the way, you can, unlock other goodies to use with your kiddo at home by blah, 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 right? That could be a really exciting thing, especially for, people that are running online preschools and stuff like that. It can be a fun ad for like, if you want to do like some sort of event where you're running some kind of contest that relies on points, you can actually set that up through a different group that's just for that event. And you can really engage people that way as well. You can get very creative with this, which is super cool. And I am not going to save my changes because this is a test account and I don't want to mess it up. Because then I'd have to create a new one. You guys have questions?
Can you talk about the levels and like rewards and what that looks like? Because that's brand new probably to a lot of us. And so what does that actually?
Yeah, I'm fairly familiar with like levels and stuff. So this is the leaderboard. And so basically, as you can see, Lynette is in first place with 1 point. But this is, 5 points to level up. So you actually get points, right? And this tells you 1 like equals 1 point, right? So you earn points when other members like your posts or comments, right? And so this encourages users to produce quality content and interact with other members of the community. So when you post something and people like it, you get more points. And so that's one of the things right now. And then the levels, they're set at 5 points for level 2, 20 points for level 3, and so on and so forth. Level 9 requires a lot of points. Wow. It jumped from like 8,000 to like 33,000 points. And I also noticed that they end in like 15 all the time. That's kind of interesting. So yeah, that's kind of how the levels work, and you can see. And so if we go back and let's like some content here. Yeah, see? So wait, I just like my own content. Does that work? Okay. So now if I go back to the leaderboard, right? Lynette has 2 points, so she's in first place. Let me refresh. Lynette's still ahead. All right, guys, quick, like each other's posts and make some comments. Make the leaderboard more interesting. I told you guys this was going to be really cool and interesting. But yeah, you can see we now have 7 active members. Our leaderboard is probably still thing, but here's where you can add rewards here, right? And it brings up gamification and rewards. If you add a reward, you can actually, okay, let's say they can get
Oh, so you make up the rewards. Okay.
yeah, $50 dollars. Okay, $50. You will not you will not receive $50 because this is a test. Please try anyways. Okay, now we know what entertains me, right, guys? All right, cool. So I'm gonna save that. Okay, let's see now. How does that work? Okay, so we can post the reward. So, okay. So I think if I go back to rewards, can't edit the reward. Shoot.
Oh, that sucks.
Okay, hold on. $1.50. To get to level 2. Ready, set, go. Okay. Okay, so 100% of members are still at level 100.
What?
I did a bunch on there, Beth, and it's not showing me up on there at all.
I know, I did too.
Is it because I'm an admin?
It could be.
Okay.
Did it
I
change
was
mine at
wondering
all?
that.
I've been commenting on people's posts. I'm curious.
Maybe. And remember, guys, this is like,
I'm just curious how this works.
yeah, this is kind of like, because it's definitely reading Lynette.
Maybe that's weird.
Huh. Okay. There was a new comment 2 seconds ago. Wow. Okay. Let's see. Remember, there could be a thing. Oh, wow. I guess some people have been liking my comments because I just need 3 more points to level up. See, even I am not.
Okay, so what are the level like? So how do you get your?
So basically, it's likes. It's likes. So remember, guys, this is the problem with playing with stuff that's like brand new. Yeah.
Is it people liking your stuff or you liking theirs?
I think it's.
It is like whoever is giving a like or comment to Beth's thing, then it will be getting added.
Huh.
It's liking to Beth's comment or some post, it will be added, I think.
Yeah, it's just. I think what's happening is it's taking forever to update it
Mm.
because it's. I'm not sure what the refresh rate is. I think it's because we're watching it. You watch tomorrow, everybody will be at level 2 and be like, whoa, where'd that come from? Yeah, so it's
I just checked and it shows me at level 2 on my thing. And that I have 13 points till level up to 3.
Oh, cool.
How does it tell you? Where do you find that at? I'm trying to find me, and I don't know.
When you go over at the top where she's going, how it's discussions, learning, members, events, leaderboard, and about, just go click on leaderboard and it shows you your
Oh, okay.
Yeah, see, it's just not updating my my thing for some reason. You know what? I bet it's caching it. It's probably a caching error.
Oh yeah, because it says I'm level 2.
But yeah, it's a caching error. I have to force the cache to. Oh, you know what I can do? Let's try logging out and see what happens. Okay, now I'm gonna log in. Log in. Deleted user.
What?
I think I deleted myself from somewhere.
Uh-oh.
That's an interesting little
How
bug.
are you able to do that?
I just did it too by accident somehow. I realized that I deleted myself, so now my group doesn't have an admin. But I don't know when I deleted it.
Yeah. I'm still listed as an admin though. Maybe that's why I can't see anything. It thinks I'm deleted.
I definitely don't know.
Yeah, but this is really cool to play around with, and for the most part,
Yeah, it
most of the
is.
things work. But it is a work in progress. The dev team is actively working on improving it and improving it and improving it. And I think they've made some really great contributions where now it's like it's perfectly usable to post comments and do all kinds of things. And we actually have this really cool new thing that I also would like you guys to play around with. As you know, we have a social planner, right? And so, sorry, I'm like ignoring that. It's a test account. I don't need things for it. Okay, so where it is connect community, right? And so I can actually connect my community, right? And it's connected now. And then it has all my things connected, and I can just say get started. Okay. So if you already got started, you would go up here to the settings thing and click on communities, and you can add. Well, actually, I think it's social accounts. Yeah, social accounts, community, and then you're going to, you go to connect social. Oh, yeah, connect social, you can connect your community. So if you already have Facebook and Instagram set up and all the other things, just go to connect social and you can click on whatever one you want, or connect community and connect your communities. I already connected my community. Now, if I go to communities, what I can do is I can actually post as a user. Let's see. So I can actually pick myself to be the default person that's sending out these posts I'm going to schedule, right? And so then what I'm going to do, if I can, I'm so confused by the layout of things. Okay, here we go. So I'm going to actually post an announcement, and I can say I'm posting from the social, can't spell social, plan. There we go. Okay. And then I will notify all my group members. You'll see it adds the add everyone. Yay. I'll just add one. Okay. And then I want to add a picture. So let's see. What pictures do we have? I like this one. I'm going to do that one. All right. So then you can actually send posts for approval. Like if you have an assistant, you can go and set for approval. You can schedule reoccurring posts. You can schedule this post, or you can just post now. I'm just going to post now. It does work if you schedule it also. So yes, I'm just going to do that. There we go. And then the post status is in progress because it's running through the servers, right? And so if I refresh this, it should refresh my post. Published. Okay, so
Yep, they posted. I got an email.
Yeah, and see, now my post is here. So you can actually schedule stuff to post for your parents, right? So if you like have Tip Tuesday or, you know, whatever other things you have, you can schedule those out for the whole year. And different things. If you're running the free group, you can actually, you know, when you're setting up your social posts, like if you have the 365 posts, you can actually go through and you can set those up to post to your free community as well, right? In addition to Facebook and Instagram and all that good stuff. So, and then people can like it, they can comment on it, they can add GIFs and images or video responses, attachments, you know, all the good things. And it's really, really cool. So the @everyone thing also works, which is pretty cool.
Hey Beth, I have a quick question. I'm so sorry not to stop you. So we all got, I'm sure most everybody got the email saying you've mentioned in a post on Sports Saturday Test. It's the one that you sent. So I'm on my phone looking at it, and if I hit view post, it says this site can't be reached. And that's on literally every email I've gotten for this test stuff.
Interesting.
So I don't know if it's a computer to phone deficit or
No,
but
it's definitely the server, and I have a feeling it has to do with the login stuff also.
okay, because that's like I know just running it and checking how it would work for like our parents and stuff. I just noticed every email that I've gotten for this, it just says this site can't be reached.
Yeah, so it's probably what it is it's not connecting to the thing yet.
And there's a question mark next to all of
Oh.
them. I don't know if you can see. Let me see. You see the question mark next to all the
you know what
emails?
else is that my test account isn't fully set up.
Okay.
So I don't have a custom members area link. I don't have a custom API. There's just like a bunch of stuff I don't have set up on it that I have set up on my other accounts, and so that's probably another reason why stuff's having a hard time.
Okay. Is that
Also,
something
it's
that
sent
we
to
should
your
know?
also
Sorry.
it's sent to your Gmail, your work Google Workplace, and so anytime that sometimes anything outside of the your communities, so to speak, it thinks it's a threat, and so that's the other reason why it has that check mark. Or
Yeah. Well, I'm literally on all the, I think
can't
I'm on all
see.
the default stuff. So like if I go to my settings and click on my domains, yeah, that's my test domain. But did I set it up for email services? Yeah, I set it up for email services, but did I set up the API? That's the other question. I don't have a branded domain. So that could be part of the problem.
Okay.
Yeah. So it's using the default one. And I think sometimes the default addresses get flagged because a lot of people just don't bother setting stuff up. So it's probably a bug related to that. I mean, this is brand new. They're probably getting all kinds of traffic through it. So yeah, I'm pretty sure it's got something to do with the link. And we had a problem with with one of the members' link. I think it was the payment links were being blocked for some reason. Because there was some system that was reporting them as malicious.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, they got that bug fixed, but that's another reason why it's important to set up that branded domain in the training, is because then you have your domain link. And so you're not piled into the whole thing with everybody else's domains.
Right.
So you own your domain, and everything gets counted on your domain, not everybody else's. So super important to follow the steps.
Any other questions, ladies? You can think of with using communities and how you can stop using Facebook groups if you want to use your own community, basically. And you can set the rules yourself and don't worry about Facebook rules.
Yeah, and also you don't have to email people for every new post either. You can just put them on there. And maybe do like a weekly recap or something, or whatever. It's very, very flexible, and the little bugs and stuff will get worked out. Please report them to me. Yes.
Go ahead, Tia.
So this is kind of replacing not my Facebook page, but my Facebook private group.
Correct.
Correct.
Okay.
Yeah, we're looking to replace Facebook private groups because there's a myriad of reasons why. Anybody remember when the guides broke? All my old school people remember when the guides broke and nobody could find any of the training. Right?
Yes.
And we fixed that with PAS Welcome. But like it was super, super annoying when it happened. And there's been other things like Facebook being glitchy and all these things. And then of course, when somebody joins your group from outside, sometimes you don't get their correct email address. Right? Isn't it nice that it's trying to get you guys to enter a code to make sure your email address is valid? It doesn't have that issue when you log in with Google, because Google has already authenticated that your address is real just by you logging into it with the Google credential. Same as Facebook has already confirmed that you actually have a Facebook account if you log in with a Facebook credential to certain sites. That's why you don't have to use email addresses on those sites. But as you can see, I got everybody's email address, which is why I kind of switched off that page so people, let's see, somebody else had a question. I saw it pop up in the chat and then I saw it disappear. Oh yeah, so the preschool club videos, that's in products. So it's kind of the same area where we find communities, but it's on the products thing instead of the communities thing. But yeah, it's amazing. So does anybody else have any questions before we end today? Yeah, Zena, you can use a different domain in the hub if you want to change your domain. However, you should really talk through the reasons for that. Because if you've already been advertising an old domain, switching to a new domain is not necessarily going to help too much, because you're going to have to still keep that old domain and forward to the new one. In fact, that's an issue that Tia was having the other day. And we found a way to fix it, kind of, but it's kind of better not to have the issue in the first place.
I have a question.
Yeah.
So I know you put me in there as an admin. What does that give an admin? What extra features do we have compared to what would be regular? Because I'm not seeing anything.
I'm assuming that you can probably like ban people and stuff.
Oh, let me go in and look. Okay.
Yeah, try to ban someone who's not me.
Yeah, I sent you this.
You don't actually have to click on the ban button, by the way. You can just like.
Alrighty, if there's no other
Okay, I'm
questions related
looking.
to, I'm going to go ahead and end the masterclass. So thank you so much, Beth, for the masterclass today. I'm super excited. I'm sure everybody else is, to be able to try to figure out how we're able to move our groups into our hub. And we thank you so much.
Yeah. See you later.
Bye.
Bye.